Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Chris. You probably already know, but if you don't, I'm Christine. You can call me Chris. I really appreciate you being here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Taurus Tarot. Taurus love tarot, Taurus love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Taurus love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. It's the Two of Swords and the Page of Wands. Interesting. This decision around a move, your person, the person you're here for is needing to make. It's like literally time to make a decision. They're in their head. Need to take off this blindfold. They're kind of balanced in between the swords. It's transactional energy, communication, truth. And our page can sometimes be, it could be like an immature energy, like a student energy, figuring it out. Look what they're holding on to. This wildcat is holding on to a fish, connected to feelings. They're not letting this crow take it. They're also surrounded by these poppies, and that's a really strong connection for me. But somebody here might need to be apologizing or making something right. Let's get a closer look. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings, Taurus, their feelings for you, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular. Is anyone, whoa, making a move. I want to show you this cut deck, and it's moving fast, so we're going to get moving here. Look what has just come in. It's the Empress. That's your energy, Taurus. It's you. Yeah, also bringing in some Libra energy by way of Venus, the planet of love, which you both share. But this is you, Taurus, and it's coming here with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely holding on to feelings they have for you. They are reciprocal. Are they bringing them to you? The Six of Pentacles energy. This is your energy as well. It's the moon in Taurus. And what is the moon connected to? Well, the tide rules the tide. It's the water. That's the emotions. It's the feelings. And this six, I want to tell you as well, it is connecting me to the six major arcana, which is the Lover's card. And we're looking here at the Empress again, your energy, this emotional availability, this opening up energy, speaking the truth. Yeah. New beginnings. The Empress, the leader of all 12 zodiac signs. So yeah, the feelings at that page with the fish, the feelings that they've been holding on to, the decision, is that to share them? Is it something more? Is it around next level, kind of a big deal, a new beginning here? Because the Empress can grow and create anything. There is a timing around this. But again, there's also communication, divine feminine energy. Our Six of Pentacles today has this owl. It's interesting. An owl is actually, now this is your energy, Taurus, but an owl is actually a Scorpio. And they can hold back some emotions, but rest assured, we can see that they're here. The feelings are here. They can see things we can't. They're wise. Look at the foxes sort of looking up at the owl for waiting. You know, that's the reciprocal energy in the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely around some movement and some feelings that are being held on to. Why? Let's dig in and see what else is coming through. I want to remind you that your Taurus Love Tarot readings the playlist is linked in the video description below. You'll also find all your readings here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. All Signs Tarot, collective love readings, And if you are a twin flame, the twin flame readings are back. They're back. They're weekly, maybe more. We'll see. But here we go. So you can also find your twin flame readings if you're looking for them also on the playlist tab. Let's continue on. Actually, I'm hearing I need to shuffle it a little more. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Taurus. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the King of Wands. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups is in reverse, Taurus. The Seven of Cups. Yep. So there is either a pause here, or it's somebody you're not talking to. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. Cancer energy. Venus in Cancer energy. And here's the thing. There's a direct connection. Kitty corner, catty corner. You can see it here with our Seven of Cups. Waiting for somebody literally to make a choice. This is so clear. Commitment issues. We saw coming in. That's literally what we saw coming in. The Two of Swords and the Page of Wands. So feelings which are clearly being held back, or something is going on. Like, again, you're either not talking, or it's kind of wonky communication. Maybe it's everything. It is somebody who broke some promises. The Hermit is here. The Fool. Okay. Wow. And the Hangman in reverse. So the Knight of Cups is here in reverse, as you can see. The Knight of Cups energy is Scorpio. And it's here with the Fool. So there are some broken promises here. Somebody really needs to make a choice clearly, but it's also clear to me, pun intended, that they need to make something right. There's some humility necessary, some apologetic energy here. It's actually really clear as well with the Hangman in reverse. It's around timing, and it's connected to what has been going on here in our Two of Cups. In reverse, the not talking or the separation, perhaps there was some discord. Because this is around timing for me. And again, this reversal energy is a strong energy that somebody is really just, this person just needs to make a decision. They need to get it together. Super clear. I mean, it's right here with our Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Wow, look at our Nine of Wands today. Like waiting, looking for them, to sort of make a move. Like you can see that they're coming. But holding a bow and arrow, Cupid's bow, you could say. And it's on fire. It's a little bit defensive. There's some boundaries here, but look at all the poppies again. So somebody really, you're waiting on them, but they really need to make it right. Look at even in our Seven of Cups today, the heart here. And right below our crow, we have the dandelions, the wish fulfillment energy. This person is taking too long. I want to validate something as well. If what you have been waiting for is, well, the revealing of the feelings, or the feelings, that's here, like what they've been holding on to, not revealing. But this is a very specific message that won't be for everyone. But if this has been around next level, perhaps even marriage, it is here. And some broken promises around that. I will tell you, they are trying to get over, I feel like it's more about fear than it is about pride. The King of Wands, kitty corner, catty corner, this direct connection here with the Fool, which is a new beginning. Moving forward together or apart, because that's the other thing. The Hangman in reverse, the Hermit, Virgo and Mercury energy in the upright. It's a really strong validation for me of the pause or the break or the separation. The Knight of Swords in reverse. All the things that need to be said that haven't been. So what's been held back around the feelings? Some things that were said too that shouldn't have been said. Why there's a defensive energy here. Oh, it's just really clear. Yeah. And the apology, there is an apology that is definitely needing to come in. The Chariot is here. The Moon in Cancer energy. And like the Six of Pentacles, there is a connection to the Lover's card. The connection for me is you're going into the Chariot when you're coming out of the Lover's card. I do feel that that's a big part of what's going on here. This is somebody that you love, that loves you too. There's a bigger decision you're waiting for. It's not just about somebody making an apology, but that there is an apology that is necessary here. The Fool, the Chariot. Look at the direct connection here. The move they're making, the action they're taking. And I'm rhyming. Here's the thing too, that Moon in Cancer energy, the connection to the emotions. And getting over the obstacles to move forward and bring them. So that is just really super clear here in the Chariot today. There's more of the fiery energy. It looks like it's kind of looking like a witch here holding on to the sword. It's holding on to a sword and it's connecting with the lightning. And that's transactional energy. It's communication. Yep. Wow. That is just really clear. The Eight of Wands is here. The High Priestess is here. So here's the thing about the Eight of Wands. It's right in the middle of the Chariot, our overall energy. And on the other end, the Nine of Wands as the Eight of Wands is coming in. So this is around the communication. Somebody's breaking a silence or getting out of the wonky communication, if that's where you've been. No contact, no communication for some of you. And it has been a long time and they've been taking way too long. There's definitely an energy here of, I'm sick of waiting. So that's going to bring me to something else here. The High Priestess. More Cancer energy. Divine Feminine energy. One, there is that energy of a decision again. And an intuitive, trusting intuition, trusting yourself. Now it's connecting with this person, big time. Getting the courage here because somebody broke some promises. You've been waiting on them. But it's also here for you. It's connected here to our Fool in the Chariot. And there's an energy here of the decision you've been waiting for them to make. Also leaning heavily on just communicating, like opening things up by communicating in general. But that's also for you. Moving forward together or apart. Because it's right here with the Fool. The new path. But there's also a lot of hopeful energy here with the Two of Cups in reverse with whatever's been going on here. And obviously and clearly you are here today. The Knight of Wands is here in reverse. So on some level, you're clearly waiting on this person. The King of Cups is here. So before I talk about the King of Cups being here, which is just not surprising at all because it's around the emotions, the Knight of Wands is in reverse and it's right in between the King of Wands and the Upright and the Fool. This is impulsive and this is around a lot of what they're holding back and a lot of what which is connecting to an apology, like what they need to say for other things that were said here. All the Knights that are here on the table are in reverse. The broken promises. Again, yeah, things said, things not said. But we also see their superiors, you know, the King energy, the Masters, the King of Wands around the move that they're going to make, and the King of Cups around the feelings, the Master of Emotions, Pisces energy. Connected right here with the King of Wands, two of our four kings under the Emperor. So clearly connected to feelings here. You're waiting to hear. Now, it could be direct, just waiting to hear how they feel about you. For some of you, it's how they feel about next level that maybe you were heading toward, or you were there, or you were waiting on it. Because it's clear there were promises broken, and it's clear there was some discord around that, and there has been some kind of pause or separation because of it. The Six of Cups is here. The Sun in Scorpio energy, a very nostalgic energy. So it's a validation that this person is in this energy. And this is coming together with this person from somewhat in your past. It could be going really far back. It could not be so far back for some of you. That's going to be really specific. But there is a reunion energy, and they're coming in here with something. We did see that in, again, just even in our Page of Wands coming in around the decision, the Two of Swords in their head. We saw it also with the Six of Pentacles, with the reciprocal energy, coming in with the Empress, coming in emotionally open and available, speaking the truth. You're still here, but the defenses are up, and they are definitely coming in here. And look what they're holding up for you here. It's a dandelion. That's around wishes, and they're surrounded by them as well. Yeah, and that's also obviously connecting. The Four of Wands is in reverse. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. The Lovers is here in the upright. The Five of Wands is in the upright, and the Magician is in the upright. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands in reverse. It's the person you're waiting on literally to make a choice, to make a move. I don't think it's going to be for everyone, but I want to validate something. If this is around a literal move, like traveling toward you, it's actually here in the Chariot. It could even be around long distance for some of you, and we could be looking at a bigger picture. For example, relocating. With that said, this world, as you can see here in our Two of Wands today, is connecting to a completion energy. It's connecting to life-changing decisions. So what you're waiting for is I feel like it's bigger than, hey, tell me this, or let's do this. It feels like it's really big, and it's like there's been a long wait and there's been some complications. Is there a distance here? For some of you, yes. Is this perhaps connected to a job or a life somebody's in, other people? Yeah, it could be. For sure. And this reversal is a validation for me around the delay. There's also an apology in here too. The Lover's card is here. Yeah. The Seven of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. So I want to validate again. I have to validate this. And I think it's really specific for some of you. If you were in the past, or you've been waiting for next level like marriage, it's pretty strong. Both in the Four of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. But I also want to validate this energy of intensity. It feels emotional, and it does feel like somebody could be, if you can see each other, it's like somebody walking away, you know, and definitely some discord still going on. But I also want to validate, in particular with our Eight of Wands, the Mercury energy, that it's about how you communicate. Do you talk on the phone or send each other? Are you sending each other text messages, SMS, email? It's strongly connected to reading and writing in Mercury, but it's really specific to you. So it could even be, if you're not seeing each other, that like somebody stops responding for a while and takes longer than usual. This person is in their head about what they want to say, I want to tell you. And we were talking about the feelings from the very beginning of your reading of what they're holding on to. And it's here, it's the Lover's card. They do love you too, if you want to know. High Priestess energy, the Lover's card, this is revealing right here. So if that's all you wanted to know, whoops, Taurus, I want to tell you that it's here. I have a feeling it's probably more. And for some of you, it does connect to another level of commitment, and something happened. You know, you weren't agreeing on it, or there's other third-party energy, which of course can be around people, romantic or otherwise, but it can also be around fears of that level. jobs, location. Look, that's what this communication is completely around. Waiting on them to make a choice. Their issues, the commitment issues. 8 of Wands and the Lover's card and the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Wands here, 7 of Wands here with the 7 of Cups in the upright, and that's in reverse. That is this energy of I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out, but look, holding on to the Cupid's bow and arrow. Defensive. Defensive, but hearing them out. And yeah, the 5 of Wands. What have been the obstacles around the life together that you were in or building or has been on the table, but also around communicating. I feel like a lot of this at this point around communicating, look, it's right here with the King of Wands, is around this person. But it obviously is also connecting for me around other people or circumstances, you know, whether it's romantic or not, or jobs or location, that have been keeping things from moving forward. And it's part of like what's going on here. The last tarot coming in is the Magician. As above, so below energy. And that's the thing, you come out of the Fool here, which we have here, and you go into the Magician and you just get kind of, you know, you hone in and you get focused and you make things happen. You turn them into reality. And that's the thing about the 6 of Cups. Like what they're thinking about. Thinking about everything from the past to the current energy to the future. And that's what they're coming in here to talk about. So that is what is in here. And the Magician is connected both to the solar plexus chakra as well as the throat chakra. I speak. And it's a new beginning. And it's telling me that there is obviously potential here for things to go in the way that you want them to go. I also want to validate if you can see each other. It's almost like they're at the last minute going to make a decision to show up for something. I mean, that can also just be around the communication in general. It's just pretty strong, you know. And I do feel like there's other people like that you both know. But yeah, if you can see each other, it's like just deciding, okay, I'm going to go to this. They've also been working on what they want to say, though. So yeah, it could just be that a message is coming out of nowhere and it's kind of unexpected. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, Taurus. Bottom of the deck is Fate. Understanding you met for a reason. That's a lot of what's on their mind here as well in the 6 of Cups. That's the other thing I did want to say to you with the High Priestess and the Fool, of you trusting your intuition and your gut instincts. Yeah, of together or apart. It's clear that you love each other. And ultimately, I do feel, Taurus, that there is a decision for you to make together. Yeah, the path. We met for a reason. There it is. Right there with Fate. I love you and haven't let you go. It's right here with the Chariot wants to move. It's connected to the Lover's card and it's below the Chariot. And again, you know, that's where you're going when you get out of the Lover's card into the Chariot. That's the move. So I just have to really validate that for you again, High Priestess, King of Cups. Your entire reading from the beginning till now, the minute the camera was on and we saw our first energy coming in, that it's clear that they love you. You inspire a love in me I never knew. I made so many mistakes. But every road leads back to you. Literal here in the Chariot. Fate is here again. Wow. Both seeing it that way. There is a reason you met. because we are soulmates. Right here under the Lover's card, and on the Hangman in reverse, somebody who's just taking way too long. What is that? To reveal feelings? To apologize? Because there's just so much here. There's a lot to unpack here today. How they feel, the choice you're waiting for them to make, the amount of time you've been waiting. This has hit me hard. I made many mistakes. Yeah, that's all connected to that Hermit energy, because that's the energy they're in. The Hermit, the Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man in reverse. I don't deserve you, Taurus. I know. I don't deserve you, but I want you. It's funny because there is some of that stubborn energy, Taurus, coming through. You know, kind of like arms crossed. I'm going to hear you out, but it's almost like you don't want them to know that. Last channeled love message from your person, from their higher self. Here we go. You are my soulmate. You wanted to hear that? It's here. And it's just been really clear, and it's going right here on the High Priestess, their revealing energy. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Joining me here at the Tarot Closet today. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.